in the world, I would not say in my opinion, but in the world's opinion, the typical German is Bavarians. So they were drinking beers and oh yeah, let's go to beer. And it's not the image of Germany. I have seen it here. Germans are humble, nice, and really helpful.
Typical German is like, I'm actually more a hugging guy, so that's because the personal space is important here, and I think it's so funny because I don't have that hard thing, but of course when I meet a new person I don't go and hug him. That would be strange. I wouldn't do that in Sweden either. But it's pretty stiff sometimes also. But more German is that you actually can talk about everything. In Sweden, most people or regular ones don't want to talk about what they think. It's more like yeah, and usually Germans are at point to, or like if you ask a question they answer, nothing more. Nothing like that, and I haven't actually noticed that yet, but probably will come.
I actually busted the notion of the myth. Myth has been busted that Germans are pretty cold, and I think they are pretty warm and welcoming.
Really, German is overly bureaucratic, unnecessarily bureaucratic, unnecessarily complicated. Super concerned about safety and security.
There's some good things, some bad thing. The good thing I could say, like Germans are very good in like accepting the rules and regulation. Like you have to wait before the red light, and you have to follow the whole zebra crossing and pathways to travel, and there are many rules and about the whole behavior. Like I know the culture differs from the home country, but it was very good. And bad, I will feel like somewhere, like not in every case, like speaking German was very rigidly used. So I think like preferring bit of English will make things very easier.
It's a bit of a culture shock to start with. I mean, for instance, in Australia, you know, Facebook, whatever, we throw whatever on Facebook. Here in Germany, you have German friends, don't tag them in your Facebook photos. They don't like that. But I mean, they say that German, I think stereotypically Germans are seen as, you know, maybe not so fun or like a bit serious, and that can be true, but I think once you get to know the Germans, they are a lot of fun, and this place is a lot of fun with the Germans.
EWTH is 50% of Aachen, and Elisenbrunnen is one big thing which like associate Aachen directly with, and like other, not just Elisenbrunnen, I mean the Rathaus, Dom, Printen, Lind, the Lind factory. I mean, there are so many things which are exclusive to Aachen, and has a huge history. It was the capital of the large empire, the Charlemagne. The legend of Charlemagne is always there.
Well, Aachen is a really interesting little city, I think, because there are so many students here. Like the ratio of students to general population is huge, which means like it can be really good and it can be really bad, because it means during exam time when you maybe want to do something, there's no one to do anything with because everyone's studying. But at the start of the semester, it's always super fun because everyone wants to go out all the time. And because we have EWTH and FH Aachen here, which are both some of the best technical universities and Fachhochschulen in Germany, you have mainly everyone studying technical subjects. So you have this massively nerdy little town where you probably get along with everyone because you understand each other really, really well. It's also quite a haven for international students. So you have a very open environment, very international environment. Everyone's really accepting.
Please learn German. If you don't speak English, that's okay, but if you want to come to Germany, please learn German. German language, and if you understand the language, it means that you understand the culture, and that is the most important thing here.
People were like, oh, you don't need German, everyone's going to speak to you in English. And I remember my entire first week here, I did nothing but speak German, and it made everything so much easier because you don't have to rely on other people having the skills that you potentially should already have in that language.
I would recommend the Germans are very punctual, like they're before time, and that's very like because somebody has to wait, that's a very bad thing. So I really appreciate the German culture of this thing of being punctual, and I will ask somebody to be on time, like to have practice being on time before coming to Germany, and follow traffic rules and regulations and all the rules that is being made by the government.
Yeah, if you like drinking beer, absolutely, but you don't. If you don't drink beer or alcohol, you don't need to do that either.
My German word is hallo. It's very good. Like it's very good. Like if you go anywhere, like the first interaction somebody had before even eye contact, people say hallo. So it's very friendly kind of gesture. And yeah, Dankeschön and Bitteschön.
Schmetterling. Because you can say it so hard, but still it's so beautiful with the butterfly. It means butterfly.
My favorite word in German is sowieso, and it means anyways in English.
I'm hungry. Or Wurst, currywurst.
I think my favourite German word is it's Umgebung. Like, don't ask me why, it just sounds cool. Like, I just really like that word.